How are y'all, and welcome back to another episode of KCG Plays. My name is Kevin and today we're playing a standard floor 9 run. So we'll just jump right into it, see what kind of interesting synergies we can get today. Okay, let's see if we can win. I might start keeping track of wins versus losses for floor 9 runs just as a point of interest. Might start that, probably not this run, but maybe. Let's take a, I don't like goose. I mean, it's probably okay to take one this early, but I don't like it. Don't particularly like eggs, so we'll take a bubble. And here, let's take an early monkey. I quite like having a monkey in the deck, generally. Let's take a shiny pebble. Let's see if we can get that luck up early. Okay, so we've made rent. Oyster, early oyster is I think terrible. Let's take the milk. We can feed it to the cat, it's not too bad. Better than the dog, which I think is completely useless unless you have Quigley the wolf. Let's take an early spades. There's a few good synergies with spades, so with cards I mean. So taking one early on is alright. And we could take tax evasion. Again, there's a few items that are much improved by tax evasion. I don't want any of these, but should I skip? It's a bit early for skipping, so let's take a bounty hunter. Ooh, again, don't want any of these. These are terrible. Where is our lucky penny? Why isn't it helping us? Let's take a kine. There's a few interesting synergies with kines. Okay, an owl, I guess. Slightly better than one, so it's okay. I wouldn't mind here taking a coal, try and bring up the average of the deck a little bit once it well, not hatches but transforms, I guess. I wouldn't mind a billionaire if we had any way of getting rid of it, which we don't. Let's take a ninja. And as well, the monkey's quite good. We have one monkey. Now I'm thinking I should have taken the second monkey instead of the bounty hunter. At least it'd be worth 2. Let's take another shiny pebble. Milk is probably better, but okay, here we're like always, do we go hexatedium or do we try and continue to stack luck? I think in general you're better off stacking luck, so I'll take the milk there. Okay, let's take a second clubs. If we can get 3 of them, then they'll at least be worth 2 each. Let's take another reroll capsule. Are we definitely going to make rent? Yes, 17. I don't want a cultist. This I think gives -2 every 4 spins, so every 4 spins it's worth 6, so it's like 1.5 per spin. Not great. Let's skip it. Okay, we're definitely making rent this time on the basis of that cat. And we made rent with only 13 left over, and it's now been increased to 150. I don't mind an early hex of hoarding. I think as far as hexes go, they're not too bad. And curse katana. Okay, the other 2 were very good, but I do have a ninja. I'd now like to add more ninjas. Unfortunately, they've gone common, so they're harder to find. I'll take a bronze arrow there. Okay, decent hit on the bronze arrow already. I have a monkey, so I will take a banana. And here, let's take another monkey. If that was a black card, I'd probably have taken it. Okay, let's, cow I think is really good. It's worth 3 and gives milk for our cats. Do I want another hex of hoarding? Let's take a tedium capsule. Maybe we can pick up another ninja. That would be cool. Okay, we made 150 exactly, nothing left over, so definitely on the line. We definitely need to scale better than we are at the moment. Let's take a chemical 7. Recycling is just great. That's a fantastic item. I'm a bit sad that we've gotten it in what is probably going to be a failed run. Great hits there on our arrows. Okay, what can we get anything better? No. Okay, let's take this, so at least all of our cards are worth 2. Let's remove I mean, the pearl is pretty useless. So is quite a lot of our deck, however. If we can get by the next rent payment, coconut half is good with monkeys. Oh, eaten by both monkeys, that's fantastic. That'll definitely help us. 5-sided dice is worth 3 on average, okay. Okay, we've 2 spins and we need to get about 20 per spin. Okay, so we should make this with the help of our reroll capsule. Do we want a mouse? Ninja and mouse is a thing, so let's take a mouse. Okay, and we've made rent. Okay, that's fantastic. We made it with 31 left over, so we did scale more than rent. 300 now due in 7 spins. Let's take another 5-sided dice and let's take a ritual candle since we do have that hex. Okay, let's move along. I'd love to get a ninja run going. Hexamitis gives 4, but it would definitely kill our run. Golden arrow though is fantastic. Let's remove what's the worst symbol in our deck. Probably this coin. Okay, we have a hex of hoarding, so we're forced to add something. Don't want any of these. We could add a milk, but let's see if we can get anything better. Hex of destruction, it's worth 4. We don't have anything in our deck at the moment that would be sad, apart from the golden arrow. That would be sad about losing. I'll take a void stone. Can I get hit by an arrow? No. 46 per turn. We don't want another monkey, I don't think. Don't want a bubble. We could go hexatedium, it's worth 4. I think I will go hexatedium. Let's try and see if we can stack maybe ninjas. Or even hexes. Okay, we don't want any of these. We're forced to take something though. Magic key is okay. How are we doing? We have 2 spins and we need to get about 40 odd per spin. See, can we get anything better? We can't. Big urn is okay. Wine is not great. Come on, big hit here on the golden arrow. 41, so we did make it. Okay, here is where I would generally go lucky capsule, but I think here we have to go hexa hoarding. It's worth more and hope for a nice hit on our arrow. Okay, that'll work. 41, and we're just I thought 40s would be enough, but we're just under 4 under, which is really sad. Recycling is just a great item, probably one of the best. And Curse Katana, we had a nice setup, we just couldn't quite scale fast enough. We had quite a bad early game. Maybe we should have taken a few more, when we were offered the milk. It was shaping up to be an interesting deck though. We had hexes, we had ninjas. So let's jump into another run. Let's see. So that's 1-0 for wins at the moment. Let's take a shiny pebble. The problem I always find with these runs is that I might get a shiny pebble or a rabbit fluff or 2, but then I'm offered hexatedium and I'm like it gives 3 and commons can be really good. Let's take a void creature there and let's take wanted poster. So I've had a few good runs where I kind of stack hexes of tedium and they can be really good, but they're definitely the highest variant runs, I would say. They're really good or they're really terrible. So many of the commons, there's a few commons that are good, but so many of them are not good. Or even the ones that are good, like crab and cultist, you need a lot of them. You need at least 3 or 4 to kind of hit the threshold. Let's take the lockbox. So what I've been doing here, I haven't really been talking through, just been taking decent symbols that I think might scale well. Don't want that. Let's take cook and a half. Let's take lucky cat. So we're definitely going for luck. So what have I taken? I took the 2 bees because Everything else was also worth 1, and these at least have a chance of making the flower worth 2. I took the anchor because again it has a chance of being worth more than 1. What else did I take? Took monkey, always monkey. Void creature is quite good because it makes empties worth 1, so it's good early game and then destroys itself. And peach is just worth 2, so it's okay to have. Did I take a key? No. So let's skip this one. We should be in a decent position, so I guess I'll take a crab as the best choice there. I'll take another bee. Okay, a flower worth 4, not too bad. Bees are not great, however. I wouldn't mind picking up a mouse. If we had to pick up mouse and ninja mouse with the last run, that would also have been great. I don't want any of these. Let's skip. Quite far ahead of rent. Void creature has finally given up and destroyed itself. We made the 100 rent payment with 54 left over, so 150 now due in 6 spins. The question now is, do I try and stack flowers? I mean, it's kind of given us everything we want for flowers. Here I will take pool ball. And here a bear is worth 2, and we might get a beehive to make honey, so it's worth having a bear in the deck. Let's take a, do I want another bee? We don't have that many flowers is the problem. Let's take a tedium capsule and see if we can pick up something decent here. Don't mind having a coal. It's still pretty early on. I don't mind having a ninja. Again, it's worth 2, it's okay. I'll take a coconut half for the monkey. It's not great, it's only worth 10. Because we don't have the item that makes monkeys twice as good. And here, let's take a big urn, I guess. And let's take... Oh, we could take Bounty Hunter. Oh, we don't have Bounty Hunter on this run. Could take Zarf's contract and go for a Bounty Hunter, killing creatures so that we can get our flower build going. That's interesting. Let's try it. Is it good? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. We need to get a bounty hunter though. That is one of the problems with this. I don't want another bear. Let's skip. Here, let's take, I only took that dwarf so that I'd have something for the bounty hunter to eat eventually, plus having a dwarf is always decent. Let's take another void creature. Okay, Mrs. Fruit. I don't mind having a Mrs. Fruit. And now I'm like, do I want to go ahead with my bounty hunter plan? I am not sure. I don't want any of these, however, I feel that this run might be failed right here. Okay, so this run just didn't really have much of a direction or purpose. Just, yeah, it wasn't really going anywhere. Flowers, like, they have the potential to be the best, but basically I think with flowers you need an early sun. We kind of went in with flowers on the rain pick. The bees we just took because I reckon they were the best choices. The rain, I think there was something else there which might have been better, but we took the rain because I'm like, oh, I have loads of bees, let's go in for flowers. But yeah, this run was just kind of aimless. Okay, let's give it one more go. 0 for 2 at the moment. Let's see if we can finish this video off with a win. I don't mind an early dwarf. As eaters go, they're definitely one of the best. I'll take a bubble. I don't particularly want any of the other ones. We could try for a kind of few crabs. They can be decent early on. I'll take another bubble. This will definitely guarantee that we make rent easily enough. 10 left over. 50 now due in 5 spins. I could take a thief. It's pretty early. Let's take a symbol bomb then to kind of counteract the thief. I'll take that, and I'll take a second crab. Okay, I don't want, do I want a second dwarf? Sure, why not? At this stage I'm like, sure, why not? Okay, let's take a coal. I think is still early enough, and I think we will make a rent. Do I want to try cultist? I could go bounty hunter for the thief. Sure. Maybe this could be our Zarf's contract run. Do I want a monkey? I guess so. We have the bounty hunter to take out the thief, so I didn't want to pick up the banana peel there to take out the thief, because the bounty hunter will give us more money. Okay, red suits give twice as much. This is very good. It means we could try and transition this into a suit build. If we see any red suits, let's take an arraign. It's worth 2 on average and it has a chance of making the flower better, so I think it's good. Let's skip all of these. We're kind of hoping for this thief, I think, to make the next rent payment. Let's take a coconut half for the monkey. 2 spins left. Yeah, we should definitely make this. Let's take a milk for the cat. It would help if something got eaten, however. Do we want a key? No, let's take a big urn. It's worth 2. Destroys well. Actually, nothing got eaten, but we still made rent with 9 left over. That's good. 150 now due in 6 spins. I guess I could take a tedium capsule and I could take... let's take a mining pick and hope that we find geologist. I think that could be a great build. Do I want a lock? Do I have a key? No, I don't. Let's re-roll, hope for something better. We didn't find anything better. Let's skip that. I should probably have added a goldfish, but I didn't want to. Let's take a lucky capsule. And what did we get? Strawberry. It's worth 3. Okay, decent. Okay, our cat finally got eaten. We could take a golem and maybe add a miner to our run, but no, I don't think so. Okay, our thief got taken out, so that should mean that our next rent payment is nice and secure, which it is. Enables us to skip this. I'm skipping a lot, I realize. Definitely a lot for this early in the game, but we made the 150 rent payment with 59 left over. 225 now due in 7 spins. I'll take a hearts, they're worth 2. Fruit basket's quite good as well. Makes this strawberry worth 4. I don't want a second monkey. No, I don't. So hearts and a fruit build, making 30 per turn. That's not too bad. Let's take a shiny pebble. Okay, we could take a hex of emptiness. I don't like it. Of all the hexes, that's one of the ones I don't like the most. I just picked up something there. Remember what it was. 5-sided dice is worth 3 on average, so it's quite good. Of course, it rolled in a 1. How are we doing with regards to rent? 225 due in 2 spins, and we picked up a pirate. But again, okay, it looks like we will make this run happen, which is great. Let's skip this. Okay, again, pirate, a very rare symbol. It'd be a shame to get the pirate and then for the run to fail. So we're definitely going to try our best. Let's take a buffing capsule and let's take happy hour. Okay, the pirate's worth 3 now. What are we getting? 37. 37 by 6 is, let's say, it says here 40 by 6, 240. We would only barely make rent. Hopefully we can bump that up a bit. Okay, if we 40 by 6 though. Okay, a cherry is worth 2, so it's not too bad. Let's re-roll though. Let's see if we can get something better. Hustling capsule. Oh, let's take a seed actually, because most of the things you can grow into are worth 2 or better. Let's take a coin for the pirate and let's remove. What can we remove? Oh, let's remove the pearl and let's remove kindness for the pirate. What's our worst symbol other than the pearl? Probably the flower. But this is not going to be a flower build. Pirate got the kind, excellent. 31, that is not enough. That's not a, come on, let's get our seed into something good. Eldritch creature are 2 very rares on this run. This is bananas so far. But we need to get a massive roll this roll of. Oh lads, today was not my day. 3 runs. The first one we got recycling, which is a fantastic item, but unfortunately the run didn't make it. And then this one we got pirate, very rare, and the Eldritch creature, which is very rare. 2 fantastic symbols, but again just didn't get the support for them. We also had fruit basket, a red suits, happy hour. This run should have made it. It's unfortunate that this run didn't make it. I would have liked to see this one through to the end. It had definitely much potential, but that's the game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Today, apparently, we lost all 3 runs. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you did, give us a like and subscribe to see more. We'll be back tomorrow with another challenge video. So give us a subscribe to be notified when that drops. If you have any challenges you'd like to see me do, just leave them in the comment section below and I will add them to the list. And until next time, guys, cheers for now.